Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is your big brother Phil with another edition of the Sidewalk Say. This is my BLM video. And yes, black lives do matter. And so do red lives and white lives. And all lives matter. We all matter. Everybody matters. And so I'm going to talk a lot about why there has to be a BLM and what is happening. And not so much on a social, political, or opinionated standpoint, but on a spiritual view. And so let me explain to you why there is a BLM and how it all became a BLM and how important it is to support these things and support this Black Lives Matter movement, and to not do it in a reactive way, to do it in a active way. Reaction is when you knee jerk and you want to fight someone all of a sudden, or you road rage and you can't control it. That is reaction. Do not react. You need to be thoughtful and understand in your heart why there's a BLM and what it really means, and how we're trying to stop the illusion of separation. That illusion is, let me tell you how important the illusion of separation is before I talk about it. It's the cause of all wars. It's the cause of almost all hate from one to another. It's the cause of racism. It's the cause of the ability to go to war, and the illusion that there's the us and them. Guess what? There isn't the us and them. There's the unity consciousness, the unity of humanity. That's what there is. And anything other than that is your illusion of separation, your illusion that that's not your brother across the fight field that you're aiming at, that illusion that there's us and them. There is no us and them. There's us only. There's all of us together. Unity consciousness. Take that and tattoo it to your effing brain right now. Unity consciousness. You will fix anything in your mind that's trying to create illusion, that's trying to create separation, that's saying there's an us and saying there's a them. There's not a us, there's not a them. There's just all of us together. That's it. Unity consciousness. So hang on to that, and let's talk about the illusion of separation. The illusion of separation is proliferated by those that would see us continuing to have war and losing our dearly beloved children and fathers and mothers and everyone that goes into war. And the illusion would have us thinking that we need to go to war and fight people, and thinking that there's those black people, or there's those Muslims, or there's those Indians, those this, those that. Stop it. That's bullshit. There's my brothers and there's my sisters. That's all there is. There's nothing else. And when you think in that way, and you go around in your day, and I know it might be hard and it's a long road for a lot of people, and some people will never even traverse this road in this lifetime, but to the point where you're like, oh yeah, I remember, that's my brother. Or oh yeah, I remember you want to remember your responsibility to other people. You want to remember they are your brother and they are your sister. And so from a standpoint of understanding, you will stop the ability to hate them or separate them from you, or to think they're this or that or not you, because they are. We're all together with you. We're all together as one. We're all unified as one. And when we remember our responsibility to each other, that is your brother and that is your sister, and even forgive those who've done unbelievable things to you. Yes, you have to. You have no choice. I hate to break the news to you, buddy. You gotta do it. You just have to. You don't have to be around them, and you don't have to like them, but you do have to forgive them. Forgiveness, and acceptance. Resistance is the only path to pain. Resistance is the only path to pain. If you want to be in pain, then good. Go ahead and resist everything and give no forgiveness to anyone, and you're going to die of cancer when you're 20. And if you're older now, you're going to die real soon, because that's what happens. It festers in your soul, that sort of stuff. and it turns you into a hate machine and destroys your life, and it's very damaging to others around you, whether you talk to them or touch them or near them or anything, because it's a curse. You're cursing people by being that way. So anyways, let's get back on track. Unity consciousness is the understanding that other people are your brothers and sisters. So do that. Do it. Go, look, it's like this. This person is in front of you. They're going super slow, and you know that they're trying to fuck with you, right? You know that. You know they're going slow, or you feel like they are. You know what? You just got to be like, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to be crazy. I'm not going to endanger lives by speeding and going around them. And they're robbing your power when you let that happen. You can't let people thinking in the way that's caused all this rob you of your power. Do not let them steal your power. You're getting effed in the A when people get you to the point where you're going to be mad and freak out. You lost all your power. You gave it away to them. They win. You lose. You suck. You suck. Don't give your power away. The power and the right to be peaceful and tranquil and have money and have good things and be happy is yours. All of us have that right. All of us have that ability. Everyone. And some people, they're just addicted to the pain and the terrible stuff, and they don't see any way out of that. They don't. But you got to try to see it. You have to see it. This is what we're here to do. We're here to get better. We're here to accept each other. We're here to just see our brothers and sisters. You'll get to a point where you'll just be like, this is great. And you know what? It'll change your life too. BLM, Black Lives Matter. They matter, you bet. And they're just our brothers with a little darker skin. They're amazing people. They're beautiful. But they are not us. They are us. We are them. They're our brothers. They want to help us. For some of us, they're our big brothers even, where they show us good things and did amazing stuff for us. And they, a lot of them really want to, and them being us, as in us together. I'm not trying to separate again through my words, but understand my meaning, that they're shepherds. They're amazing. They've been given the gift through the seeding of the planet for the need for workers when the Anunnaki came. That's why they have such amazing bodies naturally. They're so blessed. They're so beautiful. They're strong and they're vibrant. And you will find that when you just smile to, we'll call them our brothers, our black brothers and sisters, they're eager to have that interaction. They want to be happy. They want to be unified with us. They're ready. That's what this is. This is them wanting to be fully unified with us. And not everybody is going to accept it. Not everybody is going to be on board with this, but it's okay. Don't hate those who are not on board. Don't heckle those that are not on board. You can only change people through love. Your want and your anger for people for you to want them to be on board with this will only create larger walls between them and this. Do you understand? When you are a part of the hate, you create a bigger wall and a larger separation. You fucked up. You blew it. You're ruining it. There is never going to be anything good in your world for this if you do that. There can be no hate. Change cannot come through other people's egos being enforced on other people. It'll only cause resistance and anger. It'll only cause resistance and anger. Let me repeat that. Your hate for people that do not accept this will only cause more resistance, more hate, and more anger on this subject, making it worse. You made it worse. Oh, those people, man, they're never going to get it. Oh, well, you just gave up on them, and you separated them from you. What a dumbass. Quit being stupid. You say, oh, I understand a lot of people felt that way. There's been a long history of this stuff. And send them the light of correction. Send them the light of love. These things exist. You have the power to send them. And through your prayers of peace, and harmony and love. Let's you know, I mean, there's so many amazing people in history that were represented that moved the black movement. And those people were blessed souls that came here to do that. They preached peace and unity. Peace and unity. That's what they preached. And it was beautiful, and everybody could see it, and they were realizing it, and it was starting to become a thing. And there were white people in those protests too. In fact, possibly more white than black even in those protests. This is, of course, something that the dark ones don't want you to see, but they're out of power now anyways, by the way, just so you know. And I'm not going to get conspiratorial, but let me just tell you something. We won. We are the winners. And that's why this is now happening. Because it's that important. Brothers and sisters, hear me now. Unity consciousness, togetherness, and love is the only way this is all going to get fixed. So I'm your brother Phil, and this is my BLM. Love your black sisters and brothers now. I implore you, and I'm checking out.